have a question. My mom is my grandmother passed away, right? And she used to get the pension from my grandfather who passed away a few years ago. So when my grandmother passed away, now there's nobody. So according to the law in India, the pension should go to the first widow in the family, which is my mom. So she gets the pension. But my question is, does anybody else, her brothers or sisters, does anyone else have the right on that pension? Or does that belong to my mom, or what can she do with that money? So that's the question.
Okay. When somebody dies and he leaves any wealth, whether in the form of cash or retirement fund, and I would like to differentiate between the salary that the widow would receive on monthly basis, the salary that the widow would receive on monthly basis from the government, versus a fund, that retirement fund, like a lump sum or properties or wealth. In the case of a lump sum or a retirement fund, it must be distributed among the heirs according to the inheritance law in Islam, even if the government says otherwise. Okay? So not her brothers, not her sisters, rather the brothers and sisters of the dead person, in case that he did not have children. Obviously, if he have children and he has a wife, then the wife and the children will be the eligible heirs. If he have parents, each one of them will get 1/6 of the inheritance, and the wife will get only 1/8 of the inheritance. Then the rest will be divided among the sons and daughters. If no one is there to inherit, it will be entirely the wives. But when the government says this is a payment to the wife to support her after the death of her husband, so it is her money. And if she has orphans, youngsters, she will eventually support them from this fund. She will spend on them out of that. But grown up and independent, and everyone is making their own earning based on the agreement between the person and the government or the employer that this is to be given to your wife and the minors, if there are any minors. There are no minors. So it will only go to the wife, the widow. So it is hers. Sometimes they say if the father have daughters who are not married yet, so the the pension plan will be given to the mother, and the daughters who are not married yet, then they enjoy it. This is perfectly legal.